I kind of feel like doing a rant today, which sucks because it is a beautiful, beautiful day out. Memorial Day weekend is Saturday, and I shouldn't be bitching and moaning about things, but I'm going to anyway because it's on my mind. And this happens every goddamn year. The Memorial Day weekend, it has to do with where I live, okay? And just some people are just douchebags. So here's the thing, okay? Where I live is very quiet, very calm, okay? In northeastern Pennsylvania, if you don't already know from watching the videos. Um, and where I live is, it's kind of a retirement area. There's a lot of senior citizens around where I live, and I like that because guess what? Senior citizens are nice and quiet and calm, and they drive slow around the neighborhood, and it's wonderful. I like that. I like being in the woods and just it's calm. I mean, when I say that my town shuts down at like 7 o'clock p.m., 8 o'clock p.m., I mean it. We shut down. We don't have any street lights. No one's really driving around. The stores all closed. I think it literally at like 10 o'clock or something. There's nothing open 24 hours except for maybe the gas station out by the highway. There's nothing. You know what I mean? It's quiet. It's calm. Now, every year, and I've been here, I think it's my 12th year living here in Pennsylvania, and because I'm originally from Jersey, North Jersey, and it didn't really change too much when I was growing up. The same atmosphere, same, you know, woods mixed with mountains. You know what I mean? That's where I've always lived. I cross an imaginary border, okay, which defines the difference between New Jersey and Pennsylvania. But I'm here in Pennsylvania, I have Pennsylvania laws and everything else. So anyway, I like my area. I like that it's peaceful and calm and not congested. But every single year around the holidays, okay, summer's here. Half the houses where I live are summer homes, so we get all the people are coming back for their summer homes and summer vacations, and all the people in New York and New Jersey and Connecticut and people coming up from the Carolinas and Florida, and everyone's coming back. It's congested as hell, okay, which is fine. I don't mind people in general. I just don't like the assholes. And I know that it's time for the asshole season to open because of the littering. That is the number one thing. It's like a very definitive time period where, okay, everyone's back. That's what it feels like. It feels kind of like I'm at a frat house and there's a party down the road. And I'm just sitting here doing my homework, and then kind of the nerdy kid. And guess what? All of a sudden, party at this house. That's what it feels like for me. I like it calm. I like it like peaceful and serene. I go out and hear the birds and stuff, But right now, Memorial Day weekend, every one of the brothers up here, and they're zipping up and down the roads, and people are just making noises. Littering is the biggest thing. I know when everyone starts coming up from the cities and all that stuff because I got up real early this morning to run some errands. And already everyone came last night. Everyone traveled, of course. They slept over at their family's house or, like I said, their summer homes, whatever. And I wake up and I'm just in my drive to the store, which has got to be like 5 miles. In 5 miles, I must have saw 10 different McDonald's bags on the side of the road, cups. I saw a goddamn pizza box. Who the fuck, sorry for cursing, throws a pizza box out their window? Okay, I mean, like a gum wrapper is one thing. A fucking pizza box? Seriously, you're driving, eating pizza, and you're just like, what am I going to do with this goddamn box? I'm going to throw it out the window. There you go. Why don't people have a little bit of respect? To me, I can only relate it to like, if you have a beautiful park somewhere, even like in a city, you got a really nice park and the barbecues and all that kind of stuff, and like people go there, they have a great time, and they leave, and they just leave a huge mess. It's so goddamn rude. People act very different when they're not at home. Okay, put it that way. All these people, they come here and they'll throw, stuff out the window, they'll litter. So they won't do that where they live. Why? Because they have to see that. Common sense. They don't litter where they live, but they'll come up here and shit on my neighborhood. You know what I mean? It just pisses me off. So sorry, for the language, but whatever. It's how I feel. Fucking mad. What do you think about that? That's right, I cursed. Just disrespect. This is Memorial Day weekend, okay? People kind of forget why the hell they're even going and celebrating this. You know what I mean? People think it's a, fun day to go do garage selling and eat hot dogs. You know what I mean? It's just an excuse to go out and party. And, I'm all for having a good time with family and friends and stuff. I'm not against that. I'm not a party pooper, okay? But, have some goddamn respect. You're not at home. You're at your family's house or your summer home, whatever. don't litter. Okay, don't be throwing shit out the window. Don't be speeding up and down the roads. There's kids, on the bicycles and stuff, and a lot of couples and old people walking and shit. Don't be fucking flying down the road. That just pisses me off. I've seen it just over and over and over again because there's so many more people here. It's just like a big fucking party, and it's annoying. You know what I mean? It really is annoying. I don't know if anyone else has ever experienced that, where a certain time of the year or certain occasions it's just way more congested where you live. But I experience it every year. Memorial Day weekend, 4th of July weekend. When summer really kind of starts is one thing, but these holiday weekends specifically are horrific where I live. It's just the disrespect. Outstanding. It is beyond my belief. It's crazy. And same thing. I go to the store, and the store. I mean, people are just like they're knocking shit off the shelves and just leaving it on the floor. I mean, what the hell is wrong with people? Seriously, what the fuck? All right, I gotta calm down. Like I said, it's a beautiful day out. It is Memorial Day weekend. My wife's working, and she should be home soon. And we're having a wonderful woman over that she knows for a little barbecue. And yeah, it's pretty cool. It's actually the woman. She's a really, really nice woman. I'm not gonna go into detail. It's one of Lionel Richie's cousins. But what a wonderful lady. Seriously, Christina knows her from work, and so she's coming over. I never really have company or anything, so that's nice. But yeah, besides all that, yeah, I don't know. I'm just pissed off. You guys are there for me. You're there to hear me, blurt out my troubles. It's a good way to vent instead of just walking around moody all day. Because that's usually what I would have done. I would have just been mopey. You know what I mean? Like I bottle up anger. It's definitely not a good thing. I admit that. But when I get pissed off at something, I just hold it in, and I'm like a grump all day. And I do get moody and stuff. And you shouldn't be like that. If you get pissed off at something, you should just get it out. If you have to scream into a pillow or whatever, just get it out of your system. That's what I'm doing. This is me just venting so that I can enjoy the rest of my day, because I shouldn't be walking around mopey, worrying about other people's stupid, activities like littering and causing a ruckus. I feel like a goddamn 80-year-old man complaining. These damn kids with their littering and their music. I don't know. So there you go. I vented, and I'm done. I'm already feeling good about myself. So thank you for being there. Thank you for listening to me and my bullshit sometimes, and just I appreciate it. You know what I mean? It's what friends are for, and I consider all you guys my friends. So I do apologize for the profanity. I know that's not something you normally see on my channel, but I'm pissed off, man. I can't hold it in. I gotta get it out. And trust me, that was the PG version. When I get pissed off, I got a sailor's mouth. So anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I'm gonna do another video in just a moment about Memorial Day weekend, what it is all about, because everyone seems to forget. Not everyone, but most people. Like I said, it's just an excuse to go out and barbecue and eat some hamburgers and hot dogs and get drunk. But people forget why they're celebrating that day, this whole weekend, So I'll get to that in another video. But for now, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to me babble. It is much appreciated. And I hope you guys enjoy the weekend and be safe. Take care.